morning, good morning, good morning. I know it's not Monday through Friday. I know it's not 6 o'clock. I know. It's kind of the crack of dawn. But what I am trying to do, I'm trying to be a part of the. Oh, I guess Miss V's got another challenge, which I guess being on every day. So I'm only gonna be on for a few minutes. Uh, Find something. We'll figure out something to talk about. But I'm only gonna be on for a few minutes. I'm trying to generate or excite the algorithm, the analog thingamabob, the whatever the heck it is, whatever the heck it is. It's going to be the end of everybody's talking about these supercomputers and all that, and y'all don't remember Terminator? Y'all don't remember the Matrix? Y'all don't remember all this stuff that Hey, good morning, good morning, Mike. Y'all don't remember this stuff that they said is going to eventually kill us? Y'all didn't watch that movie with Holly Berry where the supercomputer goes crazy and kills, generational people and all this other stuff. Y'all didn't watch that, but we just straight up stupid. We're like, oh no, but we can do it better. We can't even stop fighting amongst each other. So you're gonna create a computer that's gonna kill us all, or a computer system. It's gonna kill us all, or knock us back to the Stone Age. But hey, hopefully I won't be around when it happens. I mean, look, I want to live a long life, but the way we're being poisoned, and the ozone layers depleting and everything else. Only God knows what the heck's going on. But yeah, no, Mike, I was just coming on for a few minutes. I'm trying to piss off the algorithm to point some more people our direction. Yeah, I know I didn't mean to interrupt your gaming. Oh Jesus! But what I'm gonna do next week, I got, man, I need to do another what do you call it? I think like a 3 or 4 year mark on one of my lawnmowers because it's hitting again. And my Husqvarna YTH 14K or whatever the heck that number is, because I'm starting to notice in the analytics, man, people are looking at that. Old people my age driving lawnmower, it's not it's not a John Deere, but it takes a licking and keeps on ticking. So I'm going to I've been saying it, but I need to go ahead and do it because it's giving me, because of that I'm gaining hours, man. I'll The way I'm going, I might be down to 900 hours to hit that 3,000 hour mark. So hey, I'm not complaining. I think that's where it's coming from because we know it's not coming from the shorts. We know it's not coming from the other stuff like that. Trying to stay focused. I almost did it again. Because I'm notorious for I'm just gonna do this, and I'm trying to pay down my credit cards, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna, because what I did was I'm changing my front lawn, but I'm on this. I got it. It's gonna be a 3 year, from what they say, 3 year journey. So what I'm doing is I'm putting plugs in there for zoysia grass. I'm putting zoysia grass plugs in my front lawn. I'm not gonna dig it up. I'm just gonna start putting rows and rows of plugs and let it fill in. But I was like, well, I could get a whole pallet for dang near $400, and then it would put me further into the hole, you know, and then I'd be aggravated when it don't work or whatever, you know. But I'm hoping that I can get that going because right with my perennial rye is coming in. I'm gonna start throwing some other seed down there because now it's cooling down, and I'm gonna start throwing some other seed down there. It's gonna be thick, but if I can get those plugs in between all of that crap, I mean, I'll have a green lawn, but if I can get those plugs in there, eventually it will overtake the other stuff because soon as summer hits, it's gonna burn all that crap off, and those plugs will overtake, fill in, and thicken up, and then I have this wonderful, beautiful lawn that I can cut. And it turns out I was just looking, it's less that I have to cut because I'm not home all the time. I'm going to start after probably January. I keep on saying that after January, I'm going to be moving down to being home every like 3 weeks, about every 3 weeks, because I'm switching divisions, and I know they're gonna work the crap out of me. So I'm not gonna be staying out here, till till the cows start mooing and whatnot. No, I'm going to, do my 3 weeks, go home, relax, get back out, do it, and you know, do it again, and that kind of thing. But and also the fence situation. Where I'm gonna fix my neighbor's fence. I was going to do a little bit at a time. I remember, I think I spoke about this, but I was going to do a little bit at a time. But turns out I got the HOA, so I got to get permission, and I don't know if they're going to let me do it a little bit at a time or do it all at once. So I'm thinking I might as well just do it all at once. So it's going to take me because again, I don't want to blow all my freaking money. I think what I'm going to do is because I can get like 20 to 40 pieces above that. I know I'm gonna need over another 100 pieces, so it's gonna take me a couple of months. Because I don't know when I will be in certain areas where it's a company called I don't know if you have it up there where you at, Mike. It's called Menards. Menards is like a Home Depot on steroids, which I freaking love. I wish they were in Georgia. They don't have no plans to come down to Georgia. The guy was telling me they do plan to go into Tennessee, but I want to get all the stuff, and also under the fence line, I want to put that mesh that you put down to kill the weeds. I'm going to fold it in half, and then do like a row, and then put gravel on top of that, and that will prevent eh, you know these. I got vines, some kind of invasive vine that if I'm going to fix this fence or whatever, I'm gonna put that in there so the vines will not be able to creep up and do through the fence. So I have to buy all this stuff and don't go overboard. So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna put it on my trailer and bits and pieces and make and count it up and make a list. Bring my notebook, make a list, and do it the right way and plan it out, and then go to the association and say, look, I want to do this nice thing for this guy. I want to fix his fence. It's two things. It's going to make his yard look better. It's going to make my yard look better, and I want to get the okay. I want to get the okay to fix this and fix it right. You know what I mean? And do something in that aspect. So that's my plan. I might do like a preemptive to say this is what I'm planning to do. Would this be approved? Because I'm not going to spend all. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send them that. I'm not going to spend all this money and not be approved because then we're going to have a problem because I'm going to do it anyway. Because if it's not going to be approved, but it should be approved because it's stupid. It's broke down. that kind of thing. But that's one of the things. And again, it's content. There's something to do a video on. But see, what I'm learning with this YouTube, and I'm not getting paid yet for doing YouTube. I need to remember that. So when I want to do something, I want to make sure that it's in that position of, can I afford it? You know what I mean? Because we get so desperate that we'll do, hey, come to my channel. I'm doing a giveaway. I, that's what got me in trouble the first time. I wanted to get some shirts. They did not have to be immaculate, wonderful designs. I just wanted to give some shirts because I'm giving them away. I'm not charging you for nothing. I'm giving them away. So if I'm gonna do that, hey, y'all get what you get. It's free. But I'm gonna start working on, you know, uh, a way to get some shirts. There's an African American dude. I still want to do, with our people. I mean, he's in the mall. He probably charges an arm or leg, but I'm gonna check him out, and I'm gonna see, do something simple. I want to do something simple for us and give it away. First and always foremost to my moderators first. you know. Um, but right now, uh, back to the trucking. As you see, I'm I'm heading through the house. In a and it's forced to have an extra couple hours at the house because uh, the, I'm at 899 right now. To get to my house is almost around that. So I'll be home Sunday, and I'll only have maybe a hundred and some change to get to the to the consignee to drop the load off. So, but they don't want it till Monday night at 2000. 2000 is like dang near 8 o'clock. So I'm not rushing there. I won't leave my house to get. I'm gonna park at the yard. I won't leave my house till I don't know, 1, 2, 2 o'clock, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? And so, but I don't know. I just got to figure it out. But I'm gonna do some stuff. Maybe clean out the garage. Uh, I need to start getting the other aerator ready to sell. Depending if I can get that hydraulics fixed. If I can get it fixed, I'm gonna charge more money. If I don't, I'm gonna just sell it as is. I don't know. I got to get the tires back on there. I got to get the there's a piece on the inside. I found where I can buy it to put those tires back on there. Um, I'm gonna get the numbers for the Toro Greensmaster 1000. That's a side bit. I got to get back into my my side work. I kind of miss that stuff. We've been traveling and doing this other stuff, but I kind of miss that stuff. I want to get back into that. Um, Again, my first unboxing is coming up really soon. That's going to be awesome. I the company sent me the stuff. I got to uh, do a video on that. I might do that Sunday, the unboxing. I think that's going to be fun as heck. My first unboxing. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. you know, my first unboxing. Um, that's the fun part of this. You know, that's the fun part, and well, all of it's fun until you got people that try not to not make it fun. You know what I mean? You know, you know what I mean. You got people that just want to that live a miserable existence, and they want to make you miserable along with them. You know, I'm sorry that you live a miserable existence. I'm sorry that you're going through whatever you're going through. I hope it gets better. But, it's not my fault. It's not my fault, bro. You get these people that they come in their comments and say the meanest things. Hey, ain't nobody say you stupid. Why are you showing how stupid you are and all this other? I mean, jeez Louise, man. I know I'm supposed to have, this thick skin, but man, my skin ain't that thick. You know what I mean? But hey, why are you so stupid and blah blah blah? Jeez, give it, Lord. Do I need to pray for you? you know, and that's the thing, because you positive attracts negative. All it does is positive attracts positive people. Negative attracts, you know, the crazies. And nobody needs that. Nobody needs that. Nobody wants that. Um, but I mean, it is what it is. Hey, y'all be proud of me. Hey, I know it sounds old and feeble, but I got down and did 10 squats this morning. That's a start. That's a that's a freaking start for me. Um, when I stop for my break, maybe do 10 more, and then I'm gonna start putting those push-up bars together. That's it's time to start pointing in the right direction. And yeah, um I kind of weaned from it. I bought me a bag of grapes. I haven't had those in a while, but I'm moving back to the low carb lifestyle, and because I'm type 2, I don't need all those carbs and bringing my blood sugar up. You know what I mean? So it's not it's not a fad or whatever. I want to hang around for a while. I'll be complaining about everything, but I'm not helping myself by just eating all this other crap and being miserable. You know, I don't want to be miserable no more. But I can't be honest with you. I can't wait to go home, um, to pull out the stuff. I'm gonna show the wife. I'm gonna show the missus how to use my Husqvarna lawnmower, because once I switch over, I'm gonna need her to get out there and do it. So I got to move. I got to move some traffic around in the garage, so that the Husqvarna will be in the front, where all she has to do is start it up and back it out. And I think that would be only fair for her. And it just there's just a few quirks to that lawnmower, and that's what I'm gonna do. Just show her how to use it, and relax, and help me out when she can. I really don't want her using all my stuff all the time. You know what I mean? That's how I know. I know some of us don't want folks touching our stuff. I'm the same way. She don't want me touching hers. I mean, nothing personal. I don't want you touching mine. But when I need you to do it, yeah, go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I'm trying to stay off the radar of the stupid association and all their crap. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying with that. I just I stay close and up front with the stuff that I do. Um, but in 2024, I want to get my cards down to a zero, or I'm going to get my cards down to zero, because my percentage with my John Deere, what I'm paying on percentage, because I'm making payments on it, is it's kind of astronomical. So if I can get the other cards, paid down, I can make bigger payments and get that paid off as soon as possible. That's the next thing. Um, but shoot, whoa, but you see, I'm in this. They're always doing construction around here, and you wind up hitting somebody. I can't stand it. Sorry, you wind up hitting somebody. This is ridiculous. That's me hitting the lanes. Oh boy, and I'm trying to pass this fool. I ain't got no daggone sense. I need to. Oh boy, it's too. You know what? It's too early in the morning for this crap. I know that's the best way to say it. It's too freaking early in the morning for this crap. But when you get somebody that's only doing 55, I need to get it. I need to get down the road. You know? Ah, there we go. Looks like it's opening up a little bit that I can go ahead and pass him. No, really, dude. Oh well, we'll see. Gotta hang in there. I gotta wait for my chance. I really don't have room, and I don't want to smack him. You know what? Let me move out of the way. I was getting these precarious predicaments when I'm online or doing a live. When the road opens up, then I can pass him. But see, it's not my truck, but it's the trailer. I need a little wiggle room. So I don't want to smack this dude, and he's slowing down. Come on, open up, open up. I think that right there is opening up. Yeah, it is. So I can get past him because this is not cool. Yeah, there we go. Wow, man. Yeah, now you in the box truck, man. I got 70 some odd feet. You know, but whatever. Look, yeah, and then guess what? It closes up again. Ain't that a man? I hate this. It's like going through driving through a maze or something. Let me get over. Let this car pass me. He's probably cussing me out. You know what I mean? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. But this is some of the stuff that, as a truck driver, you got to be aware of. You got to be aware of your clearance. You got to be aware of what's on beside you, what's in front of you. Sometimes you'll have wiggle room. Some of these, people, you see these trucks that pull two trailers, that back trailer be wiggling all, it be weeble wobbling all over the daggone place, bud. But hey, it's this is what it's all about. But see, that's why, like a lot of times when I'd say I want to exercise, man, my brain is fried when I'm done for the day. When I've driven the hours that I'm supposed to do or whatever, I'm fried. I don't want to do nothing. I want to just eat and lay down, and that's not healthy. I got to start forcing myself to maybe walk couple of thousand steps and do that. That's what I did. I kind of late yesterday. I walked over to Walmart, just bought some grapes and something else, not nothing big, and walked back, and then then lay down and went to bed. Oh, we come up in this area, I was so disappointed. There's a what is this place? Because we're coming right up on it in just a minute. Y'all, I know it's dark. You're not gonna be able to see it. Papados, and normally Papados where I live is halfway decent. This Papados over here was horribly disgusting. It's back in one of my old videos. I did it. It said it looked good, but it didn't taste worth a darn. And and we in Texas, close to Louisiana. This you do occasion, you in the motherland now. It's supposed to taste good. This mess was disgusting. It wasn't. It was horrible. You know, and that's the whole thing. I People will open up restaurants. They'll dump all that money in there because someone lied to them. Because family's gonna lie. Oh, this is delicious. Yeah, because it's free. This is delicious. Family will lie to you. But sometimes you need that person that I'm keeping that one. I make fun of them, but sometimes you need that person when you're trying to start something. You need that person that I'm keeping it 100. I'm gonna keep it real, whatever. Sometimes you do need that person because see that person gonna let you know, hey, is this all right? Eh, it's not. They'll tell you, and no, because you need that. You need that. I don't know if y'all watch on YouTube. There's a young brother. He's early 20s, not early 20s, but late 20s. Keith Lee, and he does TikTok, and what he does is he goes and especially to these mom and pop places that are struggling. He lives in Las Vegas that are struggling, and what he does is I see a new person in there. Welcome in. Well, no, I thought I seen a new person. Oh, I was looking at StreamYard. I said, oh, dude, somebody else in it. No, but they call it the Keith Lee effect. And what he does is he actually prays. I pray that this would be good or whatever, and he critiques their food. And if that man's eyes roll back in his head, or you hear that boom, that means you don't hit his taste buds. And he's come to places where there's one Italian dude. He's always wanted what the restaurant, and that's first of all, you haven't had pizza unless you had pizza from an Italian, and that's not being bigoted. I'm from Long Island, New York. That's where Long Island, New York City is 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes away. That's what I grew up on. Italian family pizza, either Italian and or Greek. And this is the stuff that they're making their grandmama's, tomato sauce. Do you see what I'm saying? They're putting that love into it. And this guy, and I don't know if you guys have ever had garlic nuts, but it's just dough and but it's dipped in garlic butter and baked and then drizzled with more garlic. Oh man. And this, and when love is put into it, man, you don't know what you're missing. And this guy was dang near almost out of business. And and Keith Lee came in and the guy had some stuff that was off the chain in that man's time. And he brought that man's business back to life. Because people, when they see that TikTok, they fly in from different countries just to go taste that food. And this is what I was trying to tell my wife. When we travel, I want to start doing like a Food Network thing. I want to hire somebody to take us around to have the local, cuisine, the local food, you know, the local stuff, because I want to start trying, other food. I make a joke about it, but Urban don't realize I haven't really meant that mess. I like jerk chicken. Actually, I really kind of love it because, especially the spicier the better. I'll be crying and stuff be coming out my nose, and it's even better the next day because it done marinated and done got hotter. But I want jerk chicken from the motherland where it came from, Jamaica. I don't want it from I don't want it from the resort where Hans Fringsers, the chef, made it. No, I want a Jamaican making my Jamaican jerk chicken or jerk whatever. I want, this is what I want, and I want to enjoy it for what it is. We've got so many people that steal stuff and say it's theirs. No, that jerk chicken, that's Jamaican, or a beef patty, which cracks me up because what they do is the beef patty's already got its breading already around it, and then they put that in another, like a roll or something. I want to try that. I want to try that. I don't know if I want to try the different colored fish. That's going to like I don't know. I'm more of a whiting person, and I don't know if I want to do a fish with the head still on it, or shrimp with the head still on. No, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that part. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know if I want to do that part of it, but I want to taste different things and be a little bit or out of the box. Some of that stuff, I don't know if I'm touching, but I want to do that. But back to my man, the Keith Lee, he, you know, he comes and helps people, and gives you something to work towards. Because if he says it needs a little salt, it needs this, it needs that, or this is not good, see, you believed it was, and your business is dying. Listen to what my man said and change it up, because he's got, I think it's like 10 million followers now, and people fly in just to do it, just try it out or whatever. You know, I remember I would, I, you know, we all grew up on oodles and noodles and all that. Man, when I go to a ramen noodle shop now, man, please, they got like this. It's a 2 minute egg. It's like it's a boiled egg, but the yolk is still, man. You just don't know how good that is. I was disgusted at first. I remember when I first tried it years ago. I'm like, I don't want this. But then it's part of it. This is how they really do it, and how the broth is not a salty broth like the ramen noodles and noodles, but it's like a broth that they have cooked for 12 or 13 hours. And oh man, and it's spicy and delicious, and uh that's the part of traveling that I really enjoy. One of the best fried chickens I ever had was in Costa Rica. Actually Costa Rica, that was one place, and then in Louisiana, in this freaking hole in the wall. in the hood, you know, and it was cold. You sitting in there, there's no heat. You had to, man, please, you had to eat that with your jacket on, but it was good, and that's one of the things that I want to start doing. I want to start doing. We're going to cruising, and you know one of the reasons I do cruising is cruising is much easier. It's a much easier way to travel, and a lot of times you don't see the cruise channel say that, but it's a much easier way to travel. You're on a floating resort, and then you get to see different places. I wish we could be there a little longer. I wish we could be there a little. If we could be there a little longer, that would be more enjoyable. Like some cruises, they be there. They'll be there for 12 hours, 24 hours, and leave in the morning. It broke my heart. You see, that's why Trump can lick my butt for all I care. First of all, okay, nothing against the Cubans in Miami. You're not getting Cuba back. Let it go. It's communist control. Let it go. But you're thinking like you're gonna have some revolution and get the country back. You're not. Sorry. But some of us wanted to go and see it, and Trump, and as soon as he became president, man, we had a cruise already set to go to Cuba and to do all the stipulations the government wanted us to do, and we had a cruise set. We were cruising to Cuba. That's a once in a lifetime thing. My wife's grandfather was Cuban, and it was a once in a lifetime thing. I wanted to go there. I wanted to go there because our heritage is part. That's part of it. She's from Cuba. Our grandfather from Cuba, and man, like 30 days out, got canceled. And we wound up having to go to. Good morning, Jamaica. We wound up having to go to Bermuda. I'm sorry, nothing personal, but Bermuda is one of the most corniest ports I've ever seen in my life. And she thought it was in the Caribbean. Nope, it's north of the Caribbean. And she wanted to go to Bermuda, and we were like running from a storm. See, that's why you guys don't realize that. I think from August to December or something. Don't quote me on that. It's a hurricane season, but in the cruising, industry, that's when it's you get a little bit uh you get a little bit of a discount because you're cruising in the storms. And we had did this for a long time, and it was back to back. You get on the boat and you're running from a freaking storm. And no, I got tired of that. I got a short on there that got a whole bunch of views, like 1,200 views, because that's what we were doing. We were actually, I think that was the Bermuda cruise. I found an old video, and I was like, look, this is stupid. We should be going that way. We were going from the sunlight into the dark. We were running. We were skimming the part of the hurricane or whatever. It was stupid. But and I started asking, hey, can we start cruising a little bit after hurricane season? Because this is stupid. I'm not enjoying myself. I mean, I'm not. But I want to see sunny days ahead, and ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody got time for that. But it's just a part of it. It's a part of the whatever. you know. But let's see. I forgot what. boat we on. We're going January 6th, which is it's gonna hit real quick. And yeah. Hey, Mike, we're gonna be doing some. I'm definitely gonna get the package. So we're gonna be doing lives. We're gonna be doing lives from the boat. So that's gonna be fun. Um, I think that yeah, that's gonna be fun. And we're just gonna be talking. We're gonna be talking and enjoying it. Um, but my main focus is just getting everything back in line. Um, because I get frustrated real quick, and I've been getting frustrated lately because I like my certain things. I like to be go home, take care of my lawn, and do that stuff. I got to get back into the swing of things and start, you know, setting myself up to fix and repair stuff before I get too old to do these things. You know what I mean? Too old to do these things. But again, the next thing I want to do is just I'm gonna sit back, start planning things out. Um, Figure out more ideas. One is come up with some ideas for next week. I done used up all the ideas, but hey, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. We ain't got no choice. You got to keep going. Um, Again, I let the guy know that for my review. I'm gonna do that next week. I can't wait. I hope I get to keep the equipment. So I'm hoping it works. It works wonders. It works wonders. What I'm thinking about doing, I might do it because I got to grow up here. But uh, I bring it. They be doing like karaoke. I think I'm gonna get on there and do that one night. I think that'd be freaking hilarious because I can't sing worth a darn. And it's even worse. What they don't tell you, you got to give it to these people that do karaoke or actually sing. You can't really hear yourself when you're up there and you hear that music going because that speaker or whatever they call it is right there. It's really hard, and you notice they actually singers and stuff like that, concerts and because that music is 10 10 square the volume. They got earplugs or stuff in their ears so they can actually catch the tune, and you got to give it to them because I can do it. I can do it at all. I did one, and I did one on the boat, and I think I'm pretty sure I deleted it. I caught a daggone copyright. How you gonna give me a copyright? And I sounded that bad. And Charles and his wife, my wife, they were just falling out. They laughed themselves silly. And I was laughing because my wife she does karaoke. She sings the same song. She sings the same two songs, and it was just she don't give a flip. She gonna go up there and do it, and she looks for them karaoke's. And I remember we went to Vegas. She found another karaoke. I was in the bathroom. And I could hear her over the speaker system. I'm like, oh my God, she done found karaoke, and she was having a ball. And sometimes you got to accept folks. Folks they gonna have their fun one way or another. They gonna have their fun. You know, we got to learn to have our fun, and I got to accept that. I'm looking for other things I want to do. I was talking about, I talked about the bucket list, but there's something else I wanted to do. I know it's going to sound kind of violent, but what they got in Texas, you could go on hog hunts. These feral hogs are destroying farmers' crops. They get in there, and when you like hear about a recall on this vegetable that, 9 times out of 10 is because of these feral hogs like listeria and all these crazy things. It's because the hogs are in there eating the food, defecating all over the place. It's getting on that food, and a lot of times you don't realize them vegetables you get. Oh, it's washed. Yeah, it's washed with water, but it didn't get all that bacteria off of there. You know what I'm saying? It didn't get all that off there. And like Texas, they what they do, you can pay to go on a hunt. And they got one where you're out of a helicopter. You strapped in a helicopter. You get an AR-15, and they'll look for the pigs out in the fields and whatnot. And you get a specific amount of bullets, and they'll tell you when to fire. And they're very. I was watching it. They're very they really got it under control. But and they're making money off of it. Man, it's expensive. It's like a couple of thousand for a few hours. I think it's probably because you're paying for the fuel for the helicopter. Who knows? But that was one of the things that I wanted to do. But and we'll see. We'll see. It is what it is. But let's see. Jeez. I guess I'm the only one out here tonight. But Whew. Let's see. Hold on. I need to pull over for 1 second. Okay. Need to pull over for 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Excuse me for one moment. I'm back. Trust me. Trust me when I say you didn't want to hear that. I'll say it that way. Trust me, you didn't want to hear that. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. The main thing, like I said, one of the main things that I come on is, you know, especially late night, early morning. You want to have somebody to talk to. Like that song. Talk to me. Oh God, am I goofy or what? Okay, you wonder why I still have my flashes on. It's not what for regular cars. It's actually, geez, I don't realize I did that. It's actually, I'm telling, I'm telling any trucks that are coming up behind me, literally, hey, beware. I'm not doing above 50 miles an hour. As soon as I hit the 50-mile an hour mark, I turn it off. I'm in, and that's letting the trucks behind me know, hey, beware. I'm not going fast enough. I'm not going fast enough. Okay, and that's what that's all about. Okay, I'm giving you trucker 101, 102, 103. Oh boy, God, I know, I'm pathetic. But hey, it's with nothing but love. Oh, okay, I got something to talk about. This day and age, you know, I'm gonna be short with it because I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. But I just watched a video. It was a male flight attendant, and the guy made a mistake. He made a mistake, and called this. Uh, I guess I'll say like this: part of the LGBTQ element of P crowd, a woman. I identify as a man, and he like whatever. Your ticket says that there's two women sitting in the seat, and the person, and now they're acting like not acting like wanting to fight. Okay, if you want to look, it's if you want to dress like a man or if you want to dress like a woman, more power to your brother. More power to you, sister. If you want to do that, that's on you. I got enough problems. I got enough problems in my life. I got enough problems. I'm not even gonna say nothing. But I get upset when you try to shove it down my throat. And I think that's where you're lost in translation with everybody else. You have to say these pronouns. Well, I failed English. I can barely say, the regular pronouns. I actually, what the hell is a pronoun? Okay, let's go. I'm gonna show you how ignorant I am. But if you want to be called Shaquita or Mary, and you got a big ass beard, okay, is that your legal name? If you legally changed it to Mary, and you're bigger than me and buff, I'm gonna call you that name. But I'm not doing all of these. And be mad all you freaking want. I'm not them, they, and this, and I'm binary. What do you come from a different star or whatever? I don't. This is stupid. Because you don't see that I don't come to you and say, I'm heterosexual. I could care less. It's none of your business. What the heck I do? I can barely do what I do now. But I'm not. Yeah, I'm heterosexual, so I demand that you call me hetero man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We got enough problems in the world. We got enough problems in the world. If that's what you want to do, more power to you. You have rights as an American citizen. You have rights as a human being. Do you, boo boo? But don't get mad at me if I make a mistake and say whatever, and then you demand that I call you them days, thous, and look. We're not medieval. I'm not giving you them thous and days. I'm gonna call you by your name. And if I apologize once, that's all you're gonna get. Oh, sorry. I'm not gonna be ignorant. I'm not sorry. And then, well, what's your name? Well, you're gonna call me them. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna call you by your name. You want equality? That's what I call people, by their name or their nickname. Okay, whatever your nickname is, whether you prefer to be called, if it's Shaquita, Shaquanda, Mary Lou Retton, or whatever, I'm gonna call you that. I'm not doing these dials and come on, y'all making up stuff. Oh shit! I thought it was a 3 lane highway. Boy, talk about demented. We're making up stuff. That's where you're losing the momentum. You want equality. You're making up stuff. It's plus this, and I can't keep up. I'm surprised the comedian didn't even say that one yet. I can't keep up. I mean, at this day and age, trying to figure stuff out without getting yourself in trouble, unbelievable. I'll just leave it at that and keep it moving before and do what you need to do. If you don't like that somebody actually said that, I have that right too. If you got a right to demand the these, thous, and the pronouns of this, which I don't even know, that I'm offending you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, enjoy yourself. Do you, boo boo? And that's what I'm saying with that. Man, this guy with his light right in my eyes. Really? Boy, they don't realize it. It makes it hard for me to see when you're high beaming me. when you're high beaming the crap out of me. But it's crazy to see folks up early like this. I'm up because I got to. I'm up because I have to. But hey, it is what it is. Oh man, I hate this road, man. What the heck? See, when you're driving down like these thin behind roads, it's the perception. I don't want to get so close that I want to hit the wall. And next thing you know, I don't have a job. You know what I mean? But you get these other truckers, they'll come flying by you doing like 90 miles an hour. They don't give a flip, and you're nuts when now they're in your throat because you're petrified. Oh, finally, I'm hitting the bridge. I'm about to cross over into Louisiana. But hey, one of the things I want to say is, what do y'all think about that guy that did that song? You know, that song that went viral about that it's a country song, but if you look at a lot of TikToks, you got a lot of black folks listening to this. You got a lot of black folks giving a review, and but this guy resonated with a whole bunch of people. And here's the crazy thing. Here's the crazy thing about that. That guy gave, I think, I don't know if it's 30 days ago or it wasn't that far long ago. That guy gave he gave he gave his life to Christ. And see, this is the thing about, everybody thinks that you're going to turn into this saint and holier than thou once you do that. If you do your homework, most of these Catholic saints and all that stuff did some evil behind stuff, killed a whole lot of people. But they're not. But now they're considered saints. You know, they kind of messed up the word, but you know, but look, think about it this way: Christ came. Christ came so that we would be saved, you know, and He wants us to make a change. But a lot of people are like, if you think about it, like the Sadducees and the Pharisees, oh, I know everything about the Word of God and all this stuff, so you can't tell me nothing, so I can still be a dick. Well, no, this guy, he got fed up with life and whatever, and he wanted to change. And then he just, he's been singing, but he poured out his heart and soul in that song, and he just told the truth. He just told the truth, and it resonates with a lot of people. You know that the dollar ain't worth shit. It ain't worth a squat. It ain't what it used to be. You know, we worried more about miners and on an island somewhere than the miners in West Virginia. You know, if you're going to take away the coal, come up with a man. Have a factory up there for people to solar energy. Have a factory up there. Have something to give these people jobs to fix the land. Have factories up there that bring some of the textiles back to the United States. Have factories up there to bring some of this stuff back. If we go to war with China, we'll be screwed. We won't have nothing in Walmart. See how quiet I got? Because I want you to have a chance to think about it. We have nothing in Walmart. We got big mega companies looking. They just want to make it every dime they can get. The pickup truck was the simple man's vehicle. Now they get a bare bone F-150 is like 60 to 70 thousand dollars, 80,000 dollars to get one of the big boys. A 250 or 350 is over 100. Who can buy that? People can't even get a house nowadays. Who can buy that? Do you see what I'm saying? This is what's going on with that. Nobody's got time. Nobody's got time for this crap. But the guy, he's singing a song that way. It's resonating. You know, an old soul. Someone from Richmond. Richmond sounded like it, of Richmond, Virginia, or whatever. Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? Oh shoot, Urban's up. You going live today? I think I seen your I think I seen it. So I gotta hit the thing to notify me once you get we go up and going. No, I'm just up here rambling. I'm not gonna make I'm not gonna make it home today. I'm about 250 miles short of my spot where I know I can make it home. But I had to do some nefarious, things that I'm not going to admit to. But my logs, I would have been in violation. Whoever whoever set me up, you got to. I unloaded in Dallas, then I had to go 250 miles. So I can only do 500 to 600 miles a day, and I've only got 11 hours to do that. And I was down to an hour. I could have did it, but in other words, I did it. You just don't want to know, and I'm not going to admit it on YouTube, just in case. I did what I needed to do. Let's say it that way. You know what I mean? But It's sad to say that people are tired. People are tired, and that I would say young man, but he's not young. But these big country mega um, record labels wanted to give this guy like $8 million or something. He said, "No, I'm not doing it." And he's letting you know that he's doing concerts and he's doing this stuff and he's explaining his music, and he actually canceled one because the concert promoter was going to charge over $100 for a ticket, and he says nobody can afford that, and he just canceled it because he's like $30 or $40 a ticket, you know, for something that he said he does with his guitar and his camera. That video that you see that's going viral is nothing but his camera on a tripod, his phone camera from his phone. So that should tell you something. You don't know if something's going to hit until it hits. You don't know if you're going to be the next Mr. Beast or whatever. You don't know until it hits. So my suggestion is, look, just be yourself. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm slowing down so you can pass me. I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not trying to get whatever. You know. But that's the thing. I never knew there was such a guy as Mr. Beast. This guy's got like millions and millions of views when he does something. Jeez Louise. And people like me, man, please. Hey, hey, look at me mow my lawn. Thank you for visiting. And someone would say, "You're boring." But that's a part of a genre. I realize I'm watching other folks. I'm watching, I'm watching other people cut lawn. I'm like, man, I want to go out there and help you. I believe it. I believe in a thing. Can I come over and help? Or you go to, another genre is they go around the houses that have been overrun and they clean it up. And you be finding they be finding like a sidewalk, the grass. I can't get grass to grow on my freaking lawn, but they got grass growing and on the over that concrete. I wonder what kind of grass seed your ass using? I need to put that on my lawn. It's growing on the concrete for Pete's sake. I mean, jeez Louise. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I can't get grass to grow on my lawn, but you got growing on your concrete. But it's so funny. I got those plugs. That's one thing I'm gonna do Sunday when I get home. Start plugging. I'm gonna start plugging the bare spots first, and then work from there. I told her to just pull them out of the box, and they're like 100 individual small plugs, and I just said put it in the middle of the lawn because I have my sprinkler system set up to it'll keep it watered till I get home. So that's what I'm doing, and once a month I'm gonna order some more plugs. And next thing you know, it's gonna look like a checkerboard there. But hey, we go. I'm gonna when I figure it out. I promise you, it's gonna be figured out. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get it. And when I get it, I'm gonna be shoot, man. Please, let's put it that way, man. Look. I'm saying it like that, man. Please, you know. Here's the funny part. We're coming up on when I would normally, if I normally was on, if I was normally on. So you know what? Let's do this. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome in, YouTube. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Urban. Welcome in for round two. I ain't got no sense. Hey, round two pop up. Oh Jesus. Good morning, my peeps, my peoples. Oh my God, I ain't got no dang on sense. Oh shoot. We ain't got no sense. Well, but hey, we have to understand our life choices. You're probably thinking, boy, this guy, his life choices. But hey, if you really look at it, I'm here to give you some entertainment in the early morning hours. You know, oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. That's sorry. I'm here to give you some entertainment in the early morning hours of goofiness and foolishness and rectification. Look, I don't know what I just said. I don't even know if that's a word. uh, rectum. Let me tell you something. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Um, I said something about some country singer that was singing about some sexual exploits the other day, and I totally got it wrong. And he was like, I mean, he was really explicit, and he was like, and I thought it was a dude. And I said, wait a minute, they kind of screwed up. That should have been a woman singing that, and then, no, it should have been a dude singing that because when you get a chance, Google the word Boosie, Bussy. I thought that they were not trying to be explicit and just change one word. They actually meant to put a P there instead of the B. No, they meant to put that B there. And the guy said he kissing on my boosie, and I'm like, okay. I was so proud of myself. And then Charles had called me and said, hey man, you might want to Google the word boosie. And I Googled it, and I was like, oh. And I left a comment, a pinned comment. Please forgive please disregard the conversation I said. And maybe I'm old school. Maybe I'm stuffed up and I need to be retired. But some of this stuff does not need to be said. You know, some of this stuff does not need to be showed. We it was funny, not funny, ha ha. But I think personally, and Miss the missus, she does it to the T, which I love. That you don't need to take off all your clothes to be a very attractive person, and that's what my wife does. You know, um she dresses professionally because what her position is, and I like it. I really enjoy it. Um, when we go out, oh, I gotta get dressed. I gotta. Well, you look fine. No, 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 no. And we forget that. We forget that we don't. You don't need to do. You don't need to be explicit to show that you are a woman or a man. You know. I remember my always trying to get me to, oh, put those jeans on. He got me in some skinny jeans. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I'm like, I look like a freaking moron. I look like an idiot. And I finally, I would do it for a little while. Now I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm too old for this mess. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna have my style. If you don't like it, then deal with it. I'm still looking for my style, but my style ain't this. I'll tell you that for sure. Um, but you know, we what's the word? I've been okay. Let me rephrase it. I've been divorced, but I didn't realize that I like and I always wanted to be real, have a real marriage. I'm in a real marriage right now, and don't get me wrong. The honeymoon is over. We have our ups and downs, and I'm not perfect. So please, please, Lord God, don't even think that I am. But I enjoy the fact that I'm married. I don't take my wedding band off. I don't take my wedding band off for nothing. Only time I've had to take it off, I damaged my finger. My finger was so swollen that she had the nerve to get mad. And I looked at her like, really, Ninja? If I didn't take that red finger off, it would have been stuck on there because I bent my ring finger back so bad it swelled up. But I didn't feel right not having it on, so I put it on put it on another hand till it was time for this when the swelling finally went down. But my first marriage, which I was married over 25 or whatever years, I never wore a wedding band because I was so disgusted about it and being married. But now, I take pride in it. I really, and I mean that. I know the wedding band is there, um, and I enjoy the fact that I know it's there, and and don't forget that. Don't come near me. Get away from me. You know, yeah. You hear that all man cheat. No, we don't, and not because you treat us right. Because when I know you're the one, nobody can match that. No matter what you think or what you assume, nobody can match that. Nobody can match the power that you have over my soul, the power that you have over my heart, the power that you have over my mind and body. We got a lot of. I'm not letting no man run me. I'm not gonna let no man tell me what to do. But we allow you. We allow you to control us. We allow you to take the reins of our soul, our heart, our mind, our body. But you ain't gonna let no man. That's why you think about it. I freely give myself to my wife. It's so funny. I've heard the stories, and she be mad. I allow you. No, no, ninja, you ain't allowing nobody nothing. I allow you because this is what I want. Don't get it twisted. This is what I want, and this is what I prefer. And that's what gives me the strength because I know I'm going through the house. I'm not going through the house just for the lawn. I want to see my wife. Yeah, I got the energy. I woke up early this morning. I get down the road because what? I want to see my wife. You gonna high beam me? Really? These people are a trip, you know. But it is what it is. Ah, I'm gonna blow back past my one spot. This is like a place where I can get some perennial ryegrass, but I don't really need it. I got some at the house. Um, but I just like going by there and buying it. Yeah, Jesus. That's pathetic. I just like going by there and buying it. Oh boy. You know, hey, I know. It's called an addiction. I just like buying grass. Hoping one day, by golly, one day that I'm gonna actually grow a lawn. I might be on the video like, why is he crying? I'm like, my lawn lasted more than a season. Oh my God. Thank you, Jesus. Jesus be praised. Oh God, I'm pathetic. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Oh wait a minute, I need some more water. Where's my water? There you go. There you go. Oh, so what are you guys doing this weekend? What are y'all doing? Here's my question for the growers and slash the two I know that are in here. Have y'all? From what I hear, I don't think y'all are gonna move your plants inside because if you move your plants inside, you're bringing the bugs with you with them. So I think that you're because the weather is changing. And the harvesting is probably going to be over. So have you started your indoor growth and your stuff yet? I don't. I'm still learning. I still watch and figure out what you're doing. Have you started your indoor seeding um, in your aquatic planters yet? I think it is cool the real the crazy names that y'all are saying. You know, this is a hot. How you have a jalapeno pepper that ain't got no kick to it? That's just regular pepper to me. You know, but you know, I see the fun in it. I see the fact that you're growing something that you're giving life to. That's what I say when you got these vegans that we don't want to kill nothing, but you're still killing that plant. How do you know that plant ain't screaming at the top of his lungs? No, don't take my babies. These peppers are my babies. I'm just saying they might be sentient beings too, and we're wiping them out. And that's another thing, man. I If you see some of these videos, I watched it's called the hoof GP, and what the guy does is he trims cows' feet, and boy, these poor cows be in pain and everything else, and you know it's crazy. But they be having cysts on their legs and butt and all these areas where we eat, and they pop them and they explode and let them ooze out, and this is the stuff we eat when you at McDonald's having that hamburger. It's just stuff we eat. Oh my gosh! I'm like, really, dude? And oh my god, it. And again, I'm not a tree hugger and I'm not a vegan. I like meat, but boy, I was thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know about that. Just oh, poor cow. You know, oh, poor moo cow. I'm just saying, wow. You know, and this is the stuff that we eat. And there was one guy. I guess he was saying he don't understand it. Like a lot of he said a lot of the beer that we get is not coming from the United States. It's coming from like Argentina and somewhere else. And I'm like, well, thank you, Jesus. There's hope. Hopefully in Argentina and wherever they're not pumping these freaking cows with all of this, growth hormones and whatever that the United States does. Like when we was in Costa Rica, cows look a whole lot different. They ain't fat like these, pumped with all this crap that the Americans are done with. And we wonder why you know we're feeling the way we're feeling, because all those chemicals that they're pumping into these animals to make them fat enough to be bigger, growth hormones or whatever. You don't think that mess is leaching over into us? You don't think that mess? Look, I love this low carb lifestyle. I really do, and I'm trying to get back into it full swing. But if you notice it, like say for example, a regular loaf of bread, and I'm gonna even make that big. A regular loaf of bread, it will be okay for a week or two. Then after that, fungus is gonna run. If you ever get a chance, get some low carb bread and don't touch it for about 3 weeks. It'd be just fine. Nothing growing on or nothing. But the same thing if you go into Europe and you eat the same bread, loaves of bread, or these big fancy words for a bun. Oh, this bushy whatever. Oh, that's bruschetta, bro, something. They make up these goofy names for a bun, And but you go up into Europe, people go, oh, uh, I can't have the wheat in the wheat bread. Well, then you can't have the bread. But they're saying, oh, I don't, I can't have this, can't. But they go over into Europe and eat all that stuff, don't gain no weight or nothing. It's because of all of the chemicals that these big farmers are pumping into our feed, our animals. Do you know? Um, I think I seen it one time, but the guy was saying when you feed cows corn and stuff like that, it makes E. coli even stronger in their body. And when you look at it, if you look, these cows they don't go to the bathroom like this, and they don't wipe. They just it just comes out and it's everywhere. It's like everywhere. Then you wonder why you got an E. coli outbreak or whatever when they're butchered. Yeah, like yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Got me thinking about this, man. you know, I'm like, oh God, I got hamburgers in the in the freezer. I'm like, oh my God. and I, it seems like everything's a commercial. Like there's this one thing. It's on TikTok and on YouTube. The lady says, the doctor said, you're gonna have low salt, blah blah blah. Well, I told them to have this certain type of salt, and now I can't remember the name of it. But I looked and was gonna buy that mess. It's like for like 6 ounces, it's $30 for this type of salt that's supposed to be, miraculous or whatever. Hey, man, how about this? How about I get some Mrs. Dash and call it a day? I don't need salt that bad. yeah, yeah. Hello. How about I do that? Oh boy. Well, who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Well, we'll figure it out. but but I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down, and I want to thank you guys for coming in. I'm feeling a little down, so I'm going to go to YouTube and listen to my Japanese rock and roll and veg out on music and say stuff that I don't know what the English translation is, and pump my up pump myself up and make myself a little bit more happy because I got let's see how many more hours I got to drive. I, I got another 6 hours at least. Really? Yeah, I got another 6 hours today, and I should make it home early Sunday morning. Get some stuff done and spend about 45 minutes to an hour washing my behind from top to bottom. You know, we're not going to do a stinky booty confession today. But again, guys, I thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for hanging with me on my pop up and being part of it. Uh, I'm surprised I spoke this long. I was only going to do 30 minutes. And as always, if you don't think nobody loves you, know that God loves you, and I love you too. Peace out. Might pop up tomorrow. Do something, a video or something. We got to keep this going. Got to keep this growing. Be blessed. Hey, yeah, hey, y'all check out Urban later on this morning. Deuces. Oh, and also always know if you don't think nobody loves you, God loves you, and I love you too. Later.